Up to Irondequoit now. The Imaginarium at I Square is Net Zero Arts and Science Center. The goal is to produce more electricity in there by people power than they actually use.
It's such a neat place. They do that with wind turbines, solar panels, and now a gym. Ashley's at the Eco Gym there learning how it works. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, so we started our morning in the Eco Gym, which is right above us, and then we walked down the stairs, and you can see the vertical garden as soon as you walk in. Again, Mary was getting some arugula that will be used in the salads today. But this is when you walk in. This is what you see, and I just have to point out this is a solar panel table. How neat is that? So everything in here is very, very cool, very green, very energy saving, and this we can see it all right here, Diane. This is it.
Yeah. So this is our energy wall where we show how the electricity that we're consuming compares to the electricity we're producing at any particular moment in time.
Okay.
So this dial will go in the red if we're consuming more than we're producing, like we are right now.
Yes.
Or in the green when we're overproducing electricity versus what we need in the building. And we started tracking data for this wall at the end of November. Through the coldest
I was going to say you picked the coldest time to start doing that.
Right. So we're actually, year to date so far, we're running in the negative because we've been consuming a lot of electricity to heat the building and run the systems, and we're not getting a lot of power out of solar or wind at the moment.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, well, that's winter in Rochester, right?
Right.
Yeah,
so.
But you have all three, the solar, the Eco Gym, and the wind kind of tracking it, you can see, in real time.
Right. So whereas this is giving us a 3-minute snapshot over in our meter room, which we'll go to now.
Yes, we'll head over to the meter room.
We can see what happens instantaneously, moment by moment, for each of our systems.
Yeah. Now, normally folks won't go into the meter room like we are, but you guys have the cool windows so people can see what is going on. Yeah.
Right. So these are our power meters, and if you look at the P line in any one of the systems, we track for each of our solar arrays up on the roof and each of our wind turbines and our Eco Gym, the power that's being produced, and that's what's happening right now, this second. So you can see that number's moving, and it shows us in kilowatts what's happening right now.
Okay.
Our HVAC system is a consumer of electricity, and it's expected to be about 60% of the building load over the course of a year. So we have a separate meter tracking that and monitoring what's that doing. And our utility meter is the net for the building, what it all adds and subtracts up to in our results. And these are the sources of the data that we looked at on our big graphic on the wall. So.
Oh my gosh. So if we were down here about an hour or two ago and we saw the gym, we could see them moving, and they're
That's right.
Wow.
That's right. And I actually have been down here with the phone up to the instructor saying, what is it showing up there, and making sure that we're tracking. There's a little time differential, but it's essentially the same information.
We got to get Rob back here so he can power up more of the lights.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so this shows what's happening instantly, and then, of course, our wall graphic tracks what's happening over time. So right now, no one's in the gym, so we're not really seeing anything.
Yeah, but people can come through the front doors here and see the wall, the wall, and show what's going on, and they can come in and see.
Right, you can actually walk by the windows and see what's going on, even if the building has been closed. So now we are grid tied with RG&E.
Okay.
So through this net meter here. So, and what that means is during, nighttime when we're still heating the building, but there's no sun out for solar, no one's in the gym, we actually need to draw some power from RG&E to run our heating system in the building. And in the highlight of June, we will probably be producing more electricity that we can use, and that will send that extra power back into the grid. So we chose to use to be grid tied through use of this net meter instead of storing our production in a battery.
Nice. This is like, I think every time I see something like that's the coolest, and then you come in here and you see just how cool. I mean, you can see it from the outside with the small wind turbines up, and then you see what it's doing. It's really cool. What do you say we maybe check out the roof next? Can we do that?
Sure.
We'll check out the roof coming up next. You can see all the solar panels. 92?
Nice day to
92
do that.
Solar panels, you guys.
Raise the roof.
Yeah, nice day to check out the roof, indeed. Thank